Ah, you ever just sit down and think, this is really how I spend my Friday nights?
Yeah. I mean, we all chose to be here. I mean,
The next mission is
like,
reunion.
This isn't near so bad as me, because I just agreed to sit here to watch a friend play a bad video game. I should be more concerned about you. Why are you choosing to play bad video?
We're all alone on a Friday night together.
Where are we?
No comm traffic on any band. No long-range uplinks at all.
Long way from nowhere, then.
We were brought to this location for a reason. Search ahead. Console lit up as I approached.
What was that? It came from the console.
How many years has it been since we used that signal?
Access the console if it's Cortana. Cortana. Cortana, do you read?
No response. What is this place?
Forerunner planet. Beyond that, who knows?
Wherever we are, Cortana brought us here. She's out there somewhere.
Chief, back on Meridian. There was a lot of destruction. There were civilians.
I know.
She may not have known what would happen.
And if she did?
We'll learn what's going on once we find her.
This place is incredible.
Gives me the creeps.
Bio readings are unlike anything we've previously recorded. There's a formalness and precision to it all. It seems artificial.
Giving the game the credit where it deserves, this is pretty.
She'd have probably figured out the exact coordinates of this planet by now.
There you go. I've said something nice about Halo 5. This specific environment is very pretty.
It still counts. And, it is.
Console activated that large structure. Given the signal we heard, you think she's over there?
Possible.
Sounds like an elite. What the hell are the Covenant doing here?
Ready up, Blue Team.
Search the area. Return word of any more survivors.
Hello.
System locked.
The demon was coming.
Up and at him, Chief!
Back in it.
Falling back! Solid kill!
Oh man.
All clear.
What are the Covenant doing here? They seem confused. I don't think they've been here long.
More hostiles. Ready up.
What are they doing here? You did literally say Forerunner planet.
Oh!
I'm down.
I just got sniper rifled, dude.
Need a hand here.
One of you help me.
Back on your feet!
Thank you.
I'm up.
Frag out. Anybody else? I have an instant kill you button apparently. They keep turning around. They dare attack me? Yes.
System lock.
Assisting.
Back in it.
Going inside yet? No, stupid shield is still in the way.
Oh no.
There's a Forerunner facility here.
Covenant seems like it should belong to them.
Break through their line.
This temple is ours.
Don't mind if I do. I do like that the enemies have like dialogue based on the weapon you're having, like that elite talking about my fuel rod cannon, which sounds like an innuendo.
Yeah.
I don't know if they. It's possible they've done that in past entries, but it just stood out to me now. Sir, I see that sword and I don't like it.
I'm down.
Everyone just seems to talk a lot more now.
There's
In general.
there's a lot of talk.
I'm up.
Okay, Kelly.
Kind of started in the last game.
I need a gun. Alright. Oh my god, what happened to the needler?
Yeah. It's like they started talking more in the last game, and then with this one, they've just kind of expanded that from the fact that you have 4 player characters together at any given time.
Yeah. They gave you a squad, an actual squad all the time now.
Help. Thank you.
Back in it.
I blew you up! Well,
I need support.
Enemy firing from
alright idiots, one at a time.
I need a hand.
Yep.
Assisting. The Spartan filth is on its knees.
Linda.
And you died because they prioritized rezzing you over taking out the cannon that was going to kill them.
Yes. Hard to believe AI is still this rock stupid.
It takes a lot of time and a lot of complicated
Move up.
code to make smart AI.
Don't want any Covenant patrols getting the drop on.
That's why nobody bothers. It's just, yeah.
Well, not nobody. We haven't gotten to it yet in this channel, but Fear has a lot of smart tricks to make its AI seem very intelligent.
Going inside yet? No, stupid shield is still in the way. The demon, run!
Forerunner facility here.
I guess there's newer games that do stuff like that that will learn from you. Well, you know.
Yeah,
Do the
adaptive
same
AI.
thing. Yeah, adaptive AI.
Also, bravo on this checkpoint game. Holy shit.
Is that thunder coming through in the background from my mic, or?
I didn't hear it. Auto aim, stop! Woo!
shielded.
Worth.
Need a hand here.
Someone get their ass up here. Stop trying to Linda, Fred. Jesus, guys. Highly trained Spartan 2s, by the way.
Oh, they made it up there.
Visible wall.
Highly trained from youth.
Because children are easier to indoctrinate.
Clear, move up.
And they struggle to jump up a pathway.
The Covenant dropped.
Almost like someone was trying to keep the Covenant out.
But not us. Assuming we're right and Cortana is on this planet.
I should probably take some new guns.
The Didact ship was pulled into slip space. Could have ended up anywhere.
The signal again. Activate the console.
Seems like we're supposed to.
The little symbol that Master Chief drags around is like the Forerunner symbol for humanity, so that's cool.
Well, yeah.
More activity around the large structure.
Chief, what's happening to that building?
Hey, useless.
Consoles.
I don't know.
Too bad the Forerunners didn't think to leave a manual.
If that signal is Cortana, she's leading us to the consoles.
She hasn't proven the most reliable guide recently.
We keep going. We find out what's happening.
Alright.
We go. We'll find out what's going on. And Master Chief just stands there.
I was taking a sip of my Dr. Pepper.
Master Chief gets thirsty too. It's okay.
I wonder, have the Covenant been coming through with them?
Stands to reason. Any ships caught in the slip space bubble would be pulled through.
Light bridge activated on approach. We're definitely being led somewhere.
Chief, look.
What did this?
Identify yourself.
I am the Warden Eternal. I stand in defense of Cortana.
She called me to her.
And you came scampering. She knows your forgotten name. Who you were before you were 117. Do you find it odd your trusted companion should keep so much to herself?
take me to Cortana.
Not just yet. Come. Let us talk some more. You answered her call. Why? What do you intend when you reach her? Shall I begin? When you see her, you intend to.
I've come to bring her home.
If you understood what she has become, you would not speak of such juvenile concepts as home.
Yep, well.
Oh.
You said the wrong thing. Now you die.
I want to talk about something in this game, but I don't know if anybody's picked up what it's been putting down yet.
If you understood what she has become, you would not speak of such juvenile concepts as home.
That's fine. There's gonna be a cutscene where I can.
Your trust in another is an instant folly, the one which darkens her true promise.
Where is she?
I love how angry he sounds in that line.
I shall spare her the inevitable suffering of your betrayal and end you now. The mantle of responsibility belongs to Cortana and the other created. I shall see it remains forever beyond your grasp.
Kelly, Fred, Kelly, Fred, Kelly!
Back at it.
We should keep moving.
Remember when this series had engaging firefights and cool set pieces for those firefights? Like storming a beach and a full-out assault and stuff like that?
Yeah. Now, not so much.
But we do get to fight this guy again. First we did it as Fire Team Osiris, now we're doing it as Blue Team. Well, Linda, you're staring at me.
It's not over yet.
I just got incinerated. Instant death, I guess. Ugh.
Yeah, I get the impression there's a lot more of instant death if you're playing on
Legendary
too.
Wow, I cheesed the shit out of that guy.
This game deserves it.
Here they come. Take your shot.
Have I ever talked about how unsatisfying it is to use the Promethean weapons? Because they don't feel good. They're very floaty, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, and you'd think like these would be more advanced guns.
You think they would hit harder and feel really hard, but they're really floaty and light, and I don't like it. There's no impact in the sound design has no impact, and the visuals have very little impact.
Yeah.
And they look stupid as shit. Guys?
I'm down. Need a hand here.
Let's get you back up.
Guys?
Get fire on this guy, don't you, Chief?
Back in it.
Chief, hello?
Cortana,
John, you made it. Oh my... I can't believe you're here.
where are we?
You're on a Forerunner world. Designation, Genesis. Enough standing around. Let me get the bridge for you. The Warden will be back soon.
You know him?
Oh yes. Fair warning? He has a single mind, but a few million bodies.
Chief said you were destroyed.
After I saw John last, I was pulled into slipspace. That's where I found access to the Domain. A Forerunner system that spans the known galaxy.
How are you still active? Rampancy...
Entering the Domain. Touching this place. It cured me. It's like the water of life for AIs.
How do we get to you?
By accessing the gateway. The big building putting on a light show. You already triggered most of its activation sequence, just like I knew you would. Just one more to go.
Alright. That's enough for me to stop and at least talk about one thing. Way to just piss all over the really good ending of Halo 4. Like, honestly. You have this really nice, dramatic finale to a character. They get sent off in a respectable way. And then the next game, you're just like, yeah, they just got pulled into the Forerunner slip space system, and they're alive again. Hooray!
Yeah, this is completely unnecessary.
Super lame, completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is. Final activation point.
But things can't, just end.
Like, we could have a whole bunch of... I don't know. It's...
There's so much to explain. It'll be easier when we're face to face.
Try me.
The cure for rampancy I found means AIs can be immortal. That kind of lifespan allows for long-term planning, just like the Forerunners were capable of. AIs can assume the Forerunner's mantle of responsibility. And once there is peace, we can focus on poverty, hunger, illness. But Warden believes some will resist our help. And he's afraid you're one of them.
Sounds great. I don't get why anyone's expecting resistance.
The Didact made it clear the mantle of responsibility was an Imperial piece. Step out of line and suffer.
It won't be like that, John. I'll explain it better once we're together.
I don't remember where to go. It's that way.
Yeah. I'm not saying that there's not more they could have done here, but Cortana's story was done.
Should have just been done.
Yeah, that should have been the end of Cortana.
The Warden is sending troops to stop you. You can fly these Phaetons across the canyon or take footpaths to reach the other side.
All right, Blue Team, let's go.
The controls for these Phaetons...
But maybe they were afraid if we didn't have a reason Master Chief wouldn't do it.
Which is absurd.
Well, a reason other than here is a gun to shoot the bad guy.
The perfect opportunity to explore the PTSD and the after effects of losing one of the closest people in your life, and instead they're just like, oh, bring her back to life, LMAO.
They weren't going to turn a game that at its core is aliens are bad guys, shoot the aliens, into doing something like that.
The game before that was all about exploring the impending loss of life of someone you care about. What do you mean? That's what made Halo 4 a passable game.
If they did that, this wouldn't be the bad one, Brute.
I know, that's why I'm talking about it like that, because I want that hypothetical.
We've commandeered more than one enemy vehicle in our time.
I know,
it would be hard to properly, be really legitimate with the PTSD and the way, and him having problems with that, and also have him still be going around doing the shooty.
Yes.
Just because you have PTSD doesn't mean it's related necessarily strictly to the shooty. I mean more in terms of his struggle with the loss of Cortana and his PTSD over that event.
Yeah, but that is going to seriously be hampering his ability to do the shooty.
Well, they're doing a two different playable character thing anyways, so that could be part of the shtick. Master Chief is hampered. It is more difficult to play as the Master Chief because he is hampered in this scenario.
Which would also probably piss off tons of people.
Yeah.
I don't care about pissing people off.
Tons of people. Well, yeah, we don't care about pissing off tons of Halo fans, but they do.
Once upon a time, Halo didn't. God damn it.
The Forerunner domain. You'll be the first organics to enter since the fall of the Forerunners. I admit, after the crash here, I didn't think I'd see...
Oh, well.
Oh.
You loading up, Commander?
We're gonna see if Halsey can learn to speak Guardian.
I'll have a briefing for you by the time we reach San Helios.
See you planetside.
So, you wrote a target dossier on the Arbiter when you were with Oni.
That was 6 years ago. What's your point?
You recommended assassinating him.
After we killed millions of our people,
So why didn't you?
things changed.
The Arbiter is engaged in combat. We will escort you to him.
Locke. Planet's deep in civil war. If this all goes sideways...
I understand, sir. It's not my first mission that doesn't exist.
Good luck, Spartan.
Arbiter has united the keeps and formed a new alliance, the Swords of San Helios. With Arbiter's victories and the death of Jul Mdama, the Covenant remnants grow desperate. They have begun an assault on Vadam lands, targeting Arbiter specifically.
And Arbiter's location?
You will find Arbiter at the Elder Council chambers. Victory to clan and kin, Spartans. Maquis out.
Two cool things.
Buildings over there.
Welcome to the Elite Home World.
Gonna need serious backup to get anywhere near it.
We need the Swords of San
Two, that was the first appearance, voice only, but the first appearance of a female elite.
War has traditionally been a male's job on
Cool.
San Helios.
Covenant forces ahead.
Spirit inbound. That's nice of him to send a welcome wagon.
Let the guns talk, Osiris.
They just stood there.
Humans on San Helios! Yeah, it's kind of like Covenant on Earth, isn't it, fuckers?
Surprise, surprise!
The Crusading's only fun when we're the one doing it.
I'm down! The rumors were true. Humans serve.
Ron, drop it.
Need help! They fight from the shadows.
System's black.
Climbing up. It's okay, Locke.
Thanks, Spartan.
I will take you apart.
Back in the fight, Spartan.
To the full service
Couldn't drop a pistol inside 3 seconds. Somebody time me.
Watch the turret.
Could try to flank it.
The noise that turret makes. Oh, the noise is a lot different when you're inside it.
All clear. There's a path carved into the cliffs here.
Dead elites ahead. Looks like they're with the swords of Sanghelios.
Shi'unsei Rema'u. Shi'unsei Rute Hade.
What's that, Vale?
Sangheli burial prayer. A warrior at birth, a warrior in death.
Arbiter's an ally, so these dead here are our brothers as far as I'm concerned.
Agreed. Time for payback.
The cabin opens up here.
Snipers on that ridge ahead. Stick to cover until we get them in range.
Whoops.
Run's doing some damage.
Fail.
Bad spot.
Tanaka. Fuck.
Game.
Yeah. Hell.
There we go.
Don't do that, game.
The cabin opens up here.
Snipers on that ridge ahead. Stick to cover until we get them in range.
I shot the human. Too bad he didn't die.
Jackal down.
Push forward, Osiris. Ramp on the right.
I really just don't know what to say at this point. Like, these gunfights are so monotonous. Oh, fuck.
I'm down! Help!
Fuck.
System's down!
No worries, Locke. I got you.
How much? Thanks.
Targeted.
Yeah, they're not that good gunfights, really.
They are engaging locations, and the gunplay is floaty.
They're definitely banking on you just playing this game with some friends.
We got a phantom.
Too bad I'm the only one of us who's enough of a sucker to buy an Xbox.
If it was on PC, I might have been able to, you might have been able to talk me into getting it and suffering with it. But I'm not getting an Xbox just to suffer Halo with it.
Did I ever tell you guys that's why I bought this Xbox, was for this game?
I'm sorry?
Yeah,
I think it goes a ways towards explaining, also, like, even further explaining why you dislike it as strongly as you do.
I didn't do it on the game's release or anything, it was a while after. Someone help me, please? But it was still, like, I paid, like, $30 for this game, plus I dropped a friend $150 on an Xbox, and then I got this, and it's like, that stings.
Oh,
yeah. I'm still waiting because, like, I still have a lot of game to see. For me, though, it's like Halo 4 set the bar low, and then hearing how like this game was supposed to be worse than that, I was kind of like, so far it hasn't been as bad as I expected it to be. It's just kind of, not like it's great or particularly good, but it's like, it's whatever.
Part of it is the feel.
But if you had to buy a freaking Xbox just to play this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, if this is why you bought a whole new console for.
Okay, I bought an Xbox for two things. One of them good, one of them bad. A rare replay? Great. This? Pain.
There's an exit up here.
Yes, that is the path you seek.
And even then, I probably wouldn't imagine that the rare replay is like, yes, I will buy an entire console just for this.
No, it was just, I'm happy to get an Xbox for Halo 5, so I might as well grab the rare replay, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And then I basically just played Banjo-Kazooie, and that's it.
Good game. Well, in defense of Banjo-Kazooie, it's Banjo and Kazooie.
Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie is really good.
One day I will play Banjo-Tooie.
Yeah, same. I haven't played that one. But I think one of the things about this game that doesn't... It's like... I can't explain how it feels bad, really. Like, that's one of those things you just experience, you know? But it doesn't
You'd have
feel
to be
good.
playing it to get the feel for the gameplay,
It doesn't feel good, and that's that's like one of the biggest problems, is it just feels bad to play. And I can to sit here and explain to you, oh, it's really floaty and all this, that, and the other, but not having experienced that, you're not getting a good portion of what's so bad about this game.
Yeah, I understand, because it's just like saying, well, like, I'll take Mass Effect 3, for example. Its controls are clunky. What does clunky feel like? I can't tell you, but this is clunky. This is floaty. It's just like, yeah.
And I'd imagine if you just, like, as someone who's never played Mass Effect and you watch gameplay of 2 and 3 back-to-back, it's probably not... You might be able to notice something, but it's probably not nearly as apparent as if you're the one playing.
Yeah, it's for sure.
Yeah.
I say that agreeing with that sentiment, but being in the Mass Effect 3 Defender camp.
In my opinion, playing Mass Effect 2 than playing Mass Effect 3, like, literally back-to-back, 3 does not control as good as 2.
Oh, I agree. I just still think I like Mass Effect 3. I like 2 better. 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. I agree.
I'm not saying Mass Effect 3 is bad. I'm just,
Hunters!
I mainly brought it up for, like, a control thing.
It does definitely have worse control.
I'm not shit-talking Mass Effect 3.
I do appreciate that they actually made the hunter do something, like, scary. Like, oh, he just tosses your grenade aside. Like, no problem.
Huh.
Hit him from behind. I'm trying, asshole.
Working on it, Maki.
Buck.
Need assistance. You're gonna be fine.
Thank you.
Thanks, Spartan.
I'm amazed he got away with that.
All set tonight.
Oh, well.
Systems failed.
So yeah, anyway, point being, some of what's bad about this game is something that I could never truly impart upon you without handing you a controller and telling you to play the game. All I can really do is talk about the bad parts of the story, because we can all see and experience that together, and we haven't gotten to the worst parts of this game's story yet.
Yeah, I'm like less concerned with the whole Cortana being back thing at the moment, because that's like, that's something that's kind of was evident from almost the beginning of the game, where it's kind of like, well, they walked back on her death, which has the problems it has. I'll just kind of accept that and see what they do with her. What I'm most curious about, it's like, what are they gonna do with her in this instance? Is that what's gonna be really bad?
Oh, Vale, come in clutch! Vale on the clutch!
I'm up. Thanks.
Nice.
Nice.
I feel like the idea, like, bringing a beloved character back like that is probably something that's just kind of divisive, where you've got the, like, it's a very, like, there's the very valid stance of just like, well, this had a lot of meaning doing it the way they did it, and they shouldn't have just walked it back. But there's also going to be the stance of a lot of people that are just like, well, I want this character in the game.
Hold your fire.
Check your fire. Friendly incoming.
Your Commander Palmer thought you would find these useful.
I do like the way she thinks.
Covenant reinforcements move on the Elder Council chamber. Time is running low, Spartans.
We'll clear
Friendly elites!
People never gave up trying to find ways to bring back the character in FF7 who I was gonna just name, but then I was like, should I not? I've heard there's like a lot of people these days who are getting into remake who have never actually played the original.
We're at a point where the game's old enough that there's a generation who don't know it the way we know it.
Yeah, true.
Like, the generation that's even younger than I am don't have the same internet exposure to it that we do, because people don't really talk about the originals the same way that it was even when I was on the internet. So we've reached this weird recursive, it's a spoiler again point.
Sometimes I feel really old, guys.
Clear the area from enemies, Cyrus.
I laugh when I hear like 22, 23-year-olds say they're crumbling to dust, and I'm like sitting here over here like, I'm over 30.
I only say I'm crumbling to dust because of my health problems. I'm literally crumbling to dust, so please help.
Yeah.
You can't say it's slowing me down, though. You get 2 organs removed next week, immediately back to doing LPs.
Oh, like, that same week you were playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, no, that was the same day, buddy.
Oh, yes, with your...
Appendix,
with the first one, yeah. With your appendix, yeah. With your gallbladder, like, you wanted to, but, like, the entire...
Everyone just said we're not playing this week, and I was like, alright.
But I'm here, like, no, you're not. We're not playing. Okay, fine.
I don't know if I've told the story in full detail. So I had my appendix removed, a couple months, or a month or two ago at the time of recording, so probably like half a year ago at the time this comes out. Anyhow, it came out, and then they sent me home, because appendix is like a pretty basic surgery. They don't really need to keep you more than a couple hours for observation, usually, I guess. So they send me home, and that's the same night that I have a Vampire the Masquerade game I play. So I get home from this surgery, and I hop in the thing, and everyone's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm playing Vampire." And they're like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm great." And then the second session ends, I throw up and get admitted to the hospital.
Yes.
Well, like in the middle of, at the end of the session, I say, "Alright guys, I'm gonna go to the hospital now."
Oh.
Yeah, like, legit. He went from playing Vampire back to the hospital.
I literally said to everybody, like, "Alright guys, the game's been fun. I have to go to the hospital now. I put it off to finish the game." And they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
It's like, yeah.
and of course, with the gallbladder surgery, it finished on a Sunday. Or I got out on a Sunday because they held me for a day. And the next day, I was back to doing our LP thing.
Damn.
I'm crumbling to dust, but it doesn't keep me down, goddammit.
Have you ever considered that could be why you're crumbling as fast as you are?
Then crumble I shall.
There you go, I mean... better to burn out and fade away?
If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die a goddamn legend. Even if it's amongst 3 people.
Fair enough.
My mantis exploded.
I don't know. I don't know if the stories like that are necessarily causing the long-term problems.
No, absolutely not.
Oh no.
That's short-term stupidity that I own but will not cease.
I mean, fair enough. I mean,
because you know what? I roleplayed like a motherfucker that session of Vampire.
Yeah, you did.
Spartans, Arbiter's forces are losing this fight. How much longer until you reach the chambers?
We're working on it, Maki. I'll notify you when we're ready for extraction.
You are surviving without forgetting to live.
Yes. That is the most important thing.
I just like the stuff I do, you know? I don't want to miss out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die. I need to walk away.
There's an old saying, don't be so afraid of dying that you're afraid to live. Don't be so scared of dying that you're afraid to live.
Oh, afraid of dying? Me? Never.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was really dark. I promise my mental health is sound. I go to therapy once a week. We're good.
Are losing this fight. How much longer until you reach the chambers?
We're working on it, Maki. I'll notify you when we're ready for extraction.
Maki?
Yeah. She's the female elite who's been flying around helping us.
No, I know. It's just I wasn't looking at the screen. I didn't see the subtitle this time, and I just like it immediately went into my head as M-A-K-I.
Just gonna walk away from this.
Stand by, Maki. We'll get to the Arbiter soon.
Standing by.
They go back and forth on the pronunciation on how hard they go with the H. Sometimes it's Maki and sometimes it's Maki.
We're almost there.
Hurry. Coming up on the council chamber. Insertion pod incoming. Push through, Osiris.
You know, without having even the gameplay experience, I will say that like these big mech sections I don't know if it's a hot take, but even just like from the first time they showed up in what, the last game?
Yep.
I don't really care for them.
I like the one in Halo 4. I do not like this one.
He's not here.
Up the stairs.
I think the one in Halo 4 is a really cool set piece. I think the one in this game is very badly paced.
Los Angeles!
It's the boy!
Arbiter!
Ready for extraction.
I think it's just too slow and lumbering for my tastes when, like, going from what the usual gameplay is.
That's respectable. That's part of the reason that it's so bad in this game, is because they make it a big open area. It worked for me in 4 because it was closed off, mostly just a walkway.
Spartan Jameson Locke, UNSC. Captain Lasky sends his greetings and thanks you for your cooperation.
Oni, out of the shadows. The spies announce themselves now, Agent Locke.
I'm a Spartan now, sir.
I know who you are. You were an agent when you volunteered to execute me.
I saved your life today.
Yet now you hunt another Spartan, the greatest of your clan.
Oh, that's why he's annoyed.
Let him hunt. He'll never find us. It's Cortana. She touched every networked device in the camp. She knows the Guardian is here.
Locke, that thing's our last shot.
You have the firepower to get us in there.
Sunayan is the Covenant's final stronghold on Sanghelios. We will move only when victory is assured.
Arbiter on that badass shit.
Osiris will deploy within the hour. Have your plan ready.
Guns down, Osiris. We're guests here.
Locke, I have a briefing prepared. Given Cortana's show of power, I am reluctant to discuss it over open channels.
Understood, Doctor. We're on our way.
We'll do another one of those walkie-talkie boring sections next time. Bye.
Okay, bye.